What is up, everyone? Welcome to a new video. Today we have an arm day. In my last video I talked about how my arms are a focus point right now because I feel like they're lacking a little bit. So right now my split, I'm hitting upper 3 times a week and lower twice, and that leaves 2 days left. So one is my rest day and then one is a designated arm day, which is today. So how I prepared for this yesterday, which was an upper day, I just did chest, back, and shoulders, and then today I'm doing, just shoulder, or just bicep and tricep, no shoulder. So I'm going to show you guys the movements I've been doing to bring up my arms. A lot of them have been repetitive in the same movements I have been doing. I just find they work well. So yeah, I feel like we focus a lot on, trying to find the best split or the best movement. And honestly, guys, what it really comes down to is what works best for you, what you enjoy the most, and, what exercises excite you and get you, happy to go hit. Like, my leg day, I love because I picked movements that I thoroughly enjoy doing. So every day I can go to the gym, I never dread a lift. But yeah, I'll show you guys the movements I have been doing. I have a nice little energy drink I'm gonna crack open. And yeah, in this video I'm also going to be showing you guys my ab routine. I got a few DMs on TikTok about my ab routine, and I posted a video, and I've gotten a few comments on YouTube now. So I figured I'll show you guys. It's not much, it's literally just the crunch machine. I'll do 2 sets till failure, and I'll do that 3 times a week. Sometimes I'll do hanging leg raises, not like with my back against the captain's chair. I just do, standard hanging lateral or hanging leg raises. And obviously those are body weight and they're very easy to do. So I get in the higher rep ranges. So I started putting like a 12 or 15 pound dumbbell between my feet and holding that while I do them. But yeah, I only do that maybe once a week. Anyways, I leave for vacation tomorrow, and I'm not going to have a vehicle where I'm going. So I'm, stuck with like the resort/hotel gym. So if the condition and availability is decent, I'll try to get some footage there. But, odds are it's not going to be the best circumstances. So I'm going to film this and get this out to you guys beforehand. But yeah, abs, arms, and let's get to it.
searching, never been able to find a light behind your dead eyes. Not anything at all. You keep living in your own light, ever deceitful and ever unfaithful. Keep me guessing, keep me terrified. Take everything from my world. Say, can you help me right before the fall? Take what you can and leave me to the walls. Keep me dumb, keep me paralyzed. Why try swimming? I'm drowning in fable. You're not that saint that you externalize. You're not anything at all. It's oh so playful when you demonize. To spit out the hateful, you're willing and able. Your words are weapons of the terrified. You're nothing in my world. Say, can you help me right before the fall? Take what you can and leave me to the walls. All I really want is something beautiful to say. Keep me guessing, keep me terrified.
Not sure who I am, not sure who I wanna be. All this shit's a scam, I don't wanna be me. This ain't what I want, this is everything I need. No, I don't belong, can't contain my jealousy. Stop looking at yourself, you're caught up in my spell. No hope, can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop, I can't agree with you, I can't believe this feeling's jealousy. Tell me who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My jealousy. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Can't communicate all these thoughts that can't escape.
Alright boys, lift is done. I just had my post-workout meal, which was 90 grams of jasmine rice before I cooked it. It was just whatever I had left in my bag. I just ran out. And then I had 5 ounces of cooked chicken. I have 2 more meals. I'm going to have... Normally I would do beef, but like I said, I leave for vacation tomorrow, so I'm not going to stock up on groceries before I leave. So I'm literally just going to go to the store, get one of those like big 5-serving tubs of yogurt. I'm going to eat that whole thing. And then after that, I have a Ninja Creamy, which like I said, my Ninja Creamy is just a scoop of protein powder with water. But yeah, that was the lift. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been loving the low volume and high intensity recently, so I'm gonna stick to that. And that was also my ab routine, which you guys asked for. I kind of did a mini cut recently since I had this vacation coming up. Like I said, I have been eating in a surplus over the past month or two, give or take. And I have been gaining weight and strength, obviously, but you know, some body fat has piled up and layered on, which is no issue. That's inevitable, and you know, it's just natural habit of gaining weight. But I want to look a little bit leaner for the beach, so I did a 5-week cut, which I feel like this is a huge like misconception is, you know, you need to be in this crazy deficit, eating nothing. You have to eat tons of protein, and you have to be doing hours of cardio daily. I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but I am noticeably leaner, and the only thing I changed was I dropped my calories 200, and that was it. And yeah, if you eat less, you're gonna lose weight. It's that simple. And don't be in too big of a deficit, because you don't want to impact your lifts. And you know, at a certain point of being in a deficit, you get diminishing returns. So yeah, you might lose weight quicker, but you're going to be losing muscle quicker as well. So keep that in mind, you guys. If you guys do want to get leaner, I suggest a 100 to 300 calorie deficit increase your steps and track your cardio daily, and progressive overload in the gym. It's that simple. But one topic I did want to talk about is I got a DM, and this was an older DM, but it got me thinking because my last video I talked about motivation and discipline a little bit, and this guy asked if he should start filming content and start, talking on YouTube and lifting and getting that out there. And honestly, guys, if you want to, 100% go for it. It's always better late than never. You never know what is like behind that door of opportunity, and you're never going to be in this situation again, and you could lose this ability tomorrow. So by all means, if you guys have an idea or you have something you want to chase and go after in life, I think you should do it. That's amazing. But what he talked about was he struggles with confidence, and he doesn't really have the confidence to post. So I figured I would give you guys a little story on mine and how I started. When I first started lifting, I was super skinny, and I honestly just despised how I looked, and I had the least amount of confidence like I've ever had at my life at that point in time. And when I first started lifting, I was so self-conscious and nervous to go into the gym because I don't know, when you're a new lifter, it's huge, it's scary. At least it was for me and some other people I've heard from. So I would have my mom drive me to the gym. If it was packed, I would literally just go home and do push-ups or something in my room. It got to such like a bad point where I was so scared to be seen in public working out. I actually bought a home gym, and it wasn't anything fancy. It was just like an adjustable bench, some dumbbells, and I did that so I could, stay in my little comfort zone, my small little circle, and feel, safe. So I did that, and I bought resistance bands, and after my family would go to bed, I'd try to be as quiet as possible, and I would just, grind. And I feel like that's how a lot of guys get started, You look up how to get abs or how to get muscles. Ironically, it's like those memes you see on TikTok, how do I get jacked before a pool party type of thing. But yeah, I was absolutely petrified of the gym, of all these people, judging me and seeing me, and that was very vulnerable to me. And one thing that has really helped with that I haven't even realized until I actually deep dove and thought into it was filming. Ever since I started picking up the camera and talking to it and setting up my tripod and being that annoying guy in the gym, being in the way of everyone, it has helped my confidence and perception of things way better, because obviously I've been lifting for years now, so I've gotten over the fear of the gym, but I'm still not the most social person. I like to keep to myself for the most part, and I still get this way every now and then, but when I first started filming, I was terrified, and I got over that fear of going to the gym and bringing in a camera and tripod and recording your workout. It brought back all those fears that I used to have, so it did take me a lot of time to warm up and get like this to the point I am now. But in the end, it has shown me that no one really cares, and the whole camera thing has really taken a toll in a good way on me, because I'm still, self-conscious, and I try not to get in the way of other people, but I simply just don't care. If you want to film, if you want to go do something, I believe you should go do it and do what your heart desires. And, in the gym, I might get some dirty looks. Some of the older people might not like it. Some of the guys my age might think I'm a little douchey or something. But it's bound to happen. And if you let little things like that stop you and get in your way, you're just limiting yourself, because you should never set mental barriers or limiters. When I first started filming, I would be paranoid talking to the camera. I would film a clip, and then I would go back and watch it, and view how I worded things, and I would refilm it and delete it and refilm it and delete it, and I would do that all the time. Like, one simple video of 15 to 20 minutes was probably at least 2 hours of talking. And yeah, so if you're out there and you have confidence issues, the best way you can get by it is literally just face it head on and, overcome your fear. Another random story I can give you guys is another fear I still have, but used to have worse, was fear of heights. And on my 18th birthday, my uncle brought me skydiving because he is a big believer in you have to be uncomfortable to, achieve and get to the next level in your life. And he asked what my biggest fear was a week before my birthday. And I said, probably heights. And next thing you know, he booked the skydiving trip a week later, and I'm jumping out of a plane 8,000 feet in the air. And although it was terrifying, it was super relieving, and it was one of the best days of my life. So, same for pushing content out. I was terrified at first, and just like how I used to be scared if people would view me in the gym, I thought that's how people would view me on these videos. And then every now and then, I would get one DM of someone saying, I watched your videos, and they started coming in more consistently on a more regular basis. And people would give me all these different ways on how I inspired them and what they enjoy in my videos. And those type of things really do make my day, and that's kind of what drives me to keep going. Obviously, I love the gym, and I would be doing this regardless of the camera or not. But the fact I can help out others and use my personal experience and knowledge and, life as entertainment and valuable lessons to other people, that's my ultimate goal. If I could do anything, it would be to do this on a much larger basis with a much more meaningful and big impact. So, yeah, if you guys are struggling with confidence or anything like that, I suggest you just get over your fear and you go head on, and things will get better, especially if you stay consistent with it. And, new opportunities will arise, new doors will open, and you will become a person your old past wasn't even capable of thinking about. So, sorry, this was kind of a random yap session. While we're here, I kind of want to show you guys something pretty cool I made. My last video I talked about how I was watching Demon Slayer, and Mr. Rengoku was like my favorite Hashira, so I got his sword. Can't tell me that shit ain't sick, bro. It's like an off-brand Lego company that built it, but cool little find. I found a lot of joy and passion in making it, and I had fun. And I think it came out pretty cool, so I thought I'd share that with you guys. Oh, I just broke the stand. But yeah, in the end, we're all living our lives, we all have our own dreams, and we're all put on this earth to do what our mind wants to do. So, chase your dreams. If you want to do something, don't let other people get in the way. Don't let your mental capabilities limit yourself. And always dream big, guys. You guys can always achieve stuff you never thought you could before. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'll try to get another one out as soon as I can once I'm back from vacation. Or maybe if I film one on vacation. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I gotta edit this and upload it ASAP. So, peace.